Hey fam bam, so I am here at the eye doctor for my follow-up appointment. Surgery went well yesterday. My eye actually looks better this time than it did the last time. So if you want to see it, I'll show it to you. If you don't, look away. Yes, there is redness. So if you're kind of squeamish, not looking at red eyes and stuff like that, then I encourage you, just look away. It'll only take 5 seconds. All right, so I'm about to show you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, guys, here it goes. This is it for everybody who's looking. This is my eye. I'm telling you, even though the surgery kind of sucked, I feel a little better this time. You guys, if you watched my video from yesterday, you saw how, or you heard how complicated it was after surgery and how I felt after surgery and stuff. But I feel my eye feels good. I'm good. So I'm sitting here waiting for the doctor. I already went back. They did my pressures. My pressures are good. My left eye is 16. My right eye is 20. 16 is great. 20 is good. The shunt seems to be doing its work because it was at like 26, I believe, and now it's down to 16. So once I get my antibiotic drops, and I got 3 drops that I have to take, which I'll share with you guys when I get them and tell you how I'm supposed to take them. So yeah, my pressures are going down. I'm happy. I think this one was at, my right eye was at 20 last time, and now it's at 18. I believe that's right. I have to check the other video. But yeah, it's looking good, guys. So doctor should be calling me back soon so she can check my eye and check the positioning of the shunt and make sure that it's completely unclogged and all that stuff she needs to do. And I'll be back. All right, so I'll see you guys after my appointment. Bye. Hey fam bam, so I am home from the eye doctor. So everything was pretty standard. I was waiting to go in to see the doctor when I did this last part of the video. Everything went well. Went in to see the doctor. She checked my eye. She said everything was still clear, so hallelujah, thank you Jesus. Everything is clear. There's no more clog going on. The shunt is still in place. My pressures are looking good, and all is well. So you guys, I have all of these drops that I have to take now. Now you want to go hopping your little butt up there. I was trying to get her to come on before we went on before I hit record. But of course, she's a chihuahua, so she's got to do things on her own time. She don't want to do it when I tell her to do it. And you better not be back there scratching or cleaning yourself, okay? So anyway, y'all, I got a whole bunch of drops that I have to take, which includes my regular drops that I have to take every day. So we know that I take bromonidine. It's bromonidine. I take that every day, twice a day. And I also take dorzolamide mixed with timolol. Take that twice a day, morning and night, right? So to add to that, I have these other antibiotics and steroid drops that I have to take. So 2 of them I'm familiar with because I took them after my last surgery. So we have the ofloxacin. Some people have heard of that. Taking that. If you can see it, I don't know. I don't think my name and stuff and address and stuff is on here. I pre-checked. So yeah, I took that part off. And this is the one that I hate. I hate you. I hate you. I can't stand this. Prednisolone. Prednisolone. I can't stand it. This is the one that caused me problems the last time after surgery. And this is the one that I had to take the most, which is still the one I have to take the most. But I did talk to my retina specialist, and she did tell me that if I have any issues, to let them know, and then they could find another alternative. And I'm like, well, why can't you just find another alternative now? But she said, well, it could have been a bad batch. It could have been a bad mix of eye drops that you were taking all together. And I'm like, but I'm taking the same eye drops, but I do have an extra one that I'm taking, so maybe that'll even it out. But the ofloxacin, I haven't taken. I didn't take it for a long time. I think that's probably why they only gave me one box of it. These other vitamins, these other eye drops that I'm taking, I got 2 boxes each. So I got 2 boxes of the prednisolone, and this third antibiotic drop that I'm taking, I don't even know how to pronounce it. Atropine sulfate. This is it, y'all. It's a red cap. That's why the box is red. But it's ATROPINE sulfate. Sulfate, yeah. So yeah, I have to take that. This is my first time taking this one. The other 2 I'm familiar with. And then my 2 drops that I mentioned already, dorzolamide and bromonidine. So yeah, I'm taking all 3 of these drops, and this is how it works. I had to come up with a whole time table to do all of this. So the dorzolamide, the ofloxacin, this is something that I take 4 times a day: morning, afternoon, evening, bedtime, right? The prednisolone, I have to take this every 2 hours from the time I get up to the time I go to bed. I'm so mad about that. Then this other one, atropine, I hope I'm saying that right. I'll find out in a minute. I have to take this 4 times a day as well. So this is how it works. This is how I plan everything out. So this prednisolone, which is the one that I have to take every 2 hours. So I wake up in the morning, 7 o'clock, boom. I take all of my drops, including my my glaucoma drops. I take these 3 plus the glaucoma drops at 7, right? Then at 9, take the prednisolone because I gotta take it every 2 hours. Then at 11, take the prednisolone. Again, that's 2 hours. Then at 1, I have to take all 3 of these, just these 3, my antibiotics and my steroid drop, right? That's at 1. And at 3, prednisolone. Okay? 5, prednisolone. 7, all 3 of these. So that makes it 3 times that I've taken these other ones that I've had to take 4 times a day. So 7 o'clock will be my 3rd time taking these. This will be my whatever, however many times I done already took it. So 7 o'clock, take all 3 of these. Okay, 9 o'clock, prednisolone again. 11 o'clock, prednisolone again. And since I'm usually up to like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock, I take all of these plus my glaucoma drops. So that's the way I have to do it. So every 2 hours, I got to keep up with this. And in between time, I got to remember to take these. So that's the way I kind of mapped it out. I take these 3 together at 7 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and 1 o'clock in the morning. All these go in. And then my glaucoma drops I take at 7 o'clock in the morning. And then basically 1 o'clock in the morning when I go to bed. And this every 2 hours, every 2 hours, every 2 hours. So I got to make sure to keep up with that. So yeah, it's a lot, you guys. I'm having to do more than I had to do in the last surgery that I had. But to be honest, my eye, like, you know how, you know, you feel the stitches in the eye and it always feels like there's something in it. I'm not getting that sensation this time, but I know they had to put stitches in it because I felt it. And I had to tell them that I felt it. So they had to numb my eye one last time while they were putting the stitches in. But I don't feel like the numbing medicine worked until it was over. So that sucked. But yeah, I know that there are stitches in there because I do get like a little, sometimes I get a little feeling of something being in my eye, but it's not that, you know, very irritating. So I'm good. You see my eye is open. Now usually when you feel like there's something in your eye, you can't keep it open, right? And that's how the stitches make you feel, like something's in your eye. You can't keep it open because your eye is watering. It feels like there's something in there. But I'm good. You know, my eye is red, of course, because of the surgery. This prednisolone, the one that I hate, is the one that's going to take that redness away, you know, and help it heal pretty fast. So even though I don't like it, I have to take it, so I take it, right? Hopefully I won't have that issue that I had. Now there's something else I wanted to show you guys. So if you are visually impaired, blind, you're really gonna want this CVS, right? Now you know me and my husband were talking about this scriptock thing that you know, will read your prescriptions to you, and I shared the story about how I was having terrible side effects with a medication that I was taking, and I had no idea that it was side effects from the medicine. I thought maybe, you know, I was just going through something, but it turned out to be I was having a whole lot of side effects from the medicine that I was taking. So we literally were fighting for this scriptock for people who are blind to have something that will read their medications to them, right? And so while we're fighting to get that in every pharmacy, CVS happens to have their own already, and it's not called scriptock. It's actually called Spoken RX. This is it right here. So this device, you can see it on the box. It will read your medicine to you. And the way that it does that, I have eye drops. So it's not like I can take, it's not a pill bottle where I can stick the pill bottle on the device and it reads it. No, I literally have to use the box. So with this device, at the bottom of the box, if you can see that circle, there's a circle there. It won't actually read the pill, it won't actually read the bottle, but the connection is on the box. But if I had a pill bottle, it would be on the bottom of the pill bottle. But eye drops are too small for them to put this on there, so they put it on the box. So let me show you. We're going to switch devices here because I'm going to need to use my sorry guys, I'm going to need to use my other camera, my other whatever the heck you call this thing, so that I can show you. Alright, so here we go. Let's flip this thing. Alright, so here's the box. It's a little zoomed in, but I think that's okay. So the box comes like this. This is the device right here. Ooh. It's hard because I got to try to take it out with one hand, so y'all bear with me. Let's see here. Uh-oh. Okay, so it comes in two trays. This is the tray that the device is in, and then that is where the plug is in. So So let's just take this out of this box, shall we? So here it is. That's the speaker. That's the part where you will sit the box or the bottle on. They have 3 buttons, and you can tell the difference because they feel different. The previous button, it's got an arrow going to the left. The play button, the little oval shaped button in the middle, and then the next button is got an arrow going to the right. All right, so let's see how this works. So I'm going to undo this to the best of my ability. This also has the power button on the side. It clicks on. Hold on. Okay, it's off. Once you hear that click, it's on. Then it turns into the volume button. You can turn it as high or as low as you need it, right? So I'm going to turn it off now. Here's the cord. Okay. So this part of the cord goes into the device. And then this part of the cord goes into whatever plug you're going to use to plug it in. So let's do that. Hold on, y'all. Be patient with me. Uh-oh. Okay, so I just plugged it into this. Sorry, guys. I need to get a little bit more professional here. It's hard using one hand. And then, oh, I gotta unplug this light. I'm going to just plug this into this. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, bear with me. It's hard doing this with one hand. Jesus, how do people... Okay, let's see here. Plug that in. Boom. Okay, it's plugged in. And then this other part here goes into... Oh my goodness, get out. Get out the way. Where are you? Okay, so this other part, I'm not even going to worry about trying to unhook everything. It goes into here. So let's plug that in. Okay, got it plugged in. So that's plugged into there. Let's sit this thing down. Gotta sit it this way. Alright, so we're sitting it down. So we turn it on the side like I showed you guys. You hear it click. It's on.
Spoken RX. Ready.
Alright, you hear that? It's ready, meaning it's ready to read whatever you need it to read. So, which one do we want to do? I want to do the one that I've never had before. You see that circle down there? Sit that here. And hit the read button.
Patient. Eng0 Centenary. Medication. 1 atropine 1% eye drops.
Atropine.
Instructions. 2 place 1 drop in left eye 2 times daily.
Hey. Alright. Let's go to the next. Here we go.
Patient name. Centenary. Drug name. Ofloxacin. 0.3% eye drops. Instructions. Place 1 drop in left eye 4 times daily. Important information. This medication is for the eye only if using other eye meds. Wait at least 5 minutes before applying. Prescription number 1852819. Quantity 10. Refills remaining 0. Prescriber name Mark Slavoa. Filled.
That's all the information on there. Alright, I'm not going to have it read every single thing because for time's sake. Okay, and here is my worst enemy. Here we go.
Patient name, Cynthia Riley. Drug name, prednisolone, AC, 1% eye drop. Instructions. Place 1 drop in left eye 4 times daily, prednisolone, acetate, 1%. Start after surgery in the operative eye.
So, yep. That's how it works. So, yeah, you guys, if you're visually impaired, you need to get that. So you can know what's going on. And you can get it to read more. Just hit the next button. And if you missed something, you need to hear it again, hit the previous button. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So, yep, I just wanted to share that with you. And sorry, turn my ring light back on. So that's what I got to deal with. All these eye drops. But I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do, of course. And then I go back next week to talk to the retina specialist again so she can check and make sure everything is still good and make sure my pressures are still going down. The last time they took me off the ofloxacin because it was taking my pressures down too fast. So I only ended up taking this for a week. And then they took me off of it. So we'll see how it goes. But that's how it went, you guys. Everything's going good. I don't really have any complaints thus far. Just continue to keep me in your prayers that this shunt will stay unclogged and we won't have any more issues. And, you know, my pressures go down and stay down and everything's working the way it's supposed to. And, of course, that God heals my eyes because we know He can, right? So that's it, guys. Thanks so much for following my journey. I hope it was of some help to you. If you have any questions, even about the, it's called scriptock, but depending on the pharmacy that you go to, they might have something different. So just, you know, ask about it. But the main, if you say scriptock, they know what you're talking about, even if they have a different brand. So, but ours is the RX, the Spoken RX. That's at CVS. So if you shop at CVS, ask about the Spoken RX. But any other pharmacy, I don't know where all they have them and what all pharmacies, but just check with their pharmacy that you know, you do your medicine with and just see if they have it. And then if they don't, you might want to speak with their government officials to see if, you know, they can get it for you, because we need to be able to read our medication too. We need to be able to know what is on our medication boxes or bottles, just like everyone else. So have any questions, just let me know. And if I need to get information for you, I can. We can. Tremaine has one. He's going to show you how his works using his medication, but he got a bunch of goodies that he's going to end up showing you guys too. So stay tuned for the next video. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, follow. Please comment. And if you watched the video and you enjoyed it, please like it, because, you know, we need to know if what we're doing is engaging to you, or if you're interested, and you know, so kind of engage with us, guys, so we can know what you guys want, or what you like, what you don't like, all that good stuff. All right, so let me go ahead. It's almost time for me to take my round of drops. Yeah, so I'll holler at you guys and let y'all know how this prednisolone is treating me this time. Hopefully it's good to go. So, all right, I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.